Are you about to choose the wrong Orlando suburb? Because Winter Garden and Hunters Creek can look really great online, but they live very differently once you're actually there.
Are you ready to experience the city beautiful? Welcome to Living in Orlando with me, Ruth Klaers.
Today we're going to compare Winter Garden to Hunters Creek. The walkability, the shopping, schools, restaurants, cost of living, and which one is going to be the best fit for your lifestyle. One of the things about Winter Garden is they definitely have like that small town near the magic vibe. And frankly, some of the chefs from Disney have moved into the city center of Winter Garden. It's the historic area. As far as uniqueness goes, Winter Garden is going to be the one that holds the flame there. Now, Winter Garden, as far as the cost of living, Winter Garden is going to feel a little bit pricier, especially if you're going to be wanting to live close to downtown. Downtown is definitely the higher ticket for homes. Part of that is because so many people want to live close to the city center. In one case, I was looking at a property and it was a new construction property, and in that city block, they put 6 homes. So the other thing you have to take in consideration is that depending on where you want to live will depend on how big your yard is. If it's right in the heart of it, it might be 0 lot line, which means the houses are really close together. And in many cases, you could walk between them and touch either house. Or, greet your neighbor early in the morning while you're having coffee. As far as Winter Garden, if it's an older home, that's always going to come into consideration. Anything built before the year 2000 is something that you're going to have to double check on that. And then some Winter Garden homes are definitely much older, and there might be rewiring consideration as well. I have lived in the Hunters Creek for 30 years. And I'm very familiar with the area. It's definitely grown up quite a bit with the Loop and the Loop East. We've got some favorites from up north. For those of you that are in the Midwest, you probably know about Culver's Custard, and they have the other Bonefish is there, and that's a really nice fish restaurant. They have excellent fish there, but they are part of a chain that is local to here. And then they also have some of my favorite shop, PSW, TJ Maxx, all the goods. All of the good things. And then they also have some of the ones that you would expect to find in an outdoor mall, like the Dollar Tree, Five Below, stuff like that. And there are a number of shops there that are really convenient, the ones that you would expect. In fact, a number of stores from the mall have relocated to the Hunters Creek Loop, and there's a movie theater there. There's also a number of shops that you would anticipate seeing in a mall that are right there, and you don't have to fight with the mall traffic. I will tell you that during the holidays, the Loop has major traffic, so you have to be a little creative in how you go in and out of the Loop during the holidays. The difference between Hunters Creek and Winter Garden that also could be very important is the proximity to the airport. Hunters Creek is about 15 minutes from the airport. Winter Garden is going to be 30 to 40 minutes depending on which way you come. Because of the Greenway, which is the main connector for Hunters Creek to pretty much anything, you really have a straight shot straight to the airport. So it is definitely much quicker commute to that. As far as getting to the airport from Winter Garden, you're going to have to get on the Turnpike and then the 417, and that can take a little bit of time. So that can be something that might have an impact on your choice of where you want to be. As far as the lifestyle, Hunters Creek is definitely more suburban in its feel, and it is a little more in the job area. It's more suburban. It doesn't have the downtown charm, but it's got the everyday convenience. And if I were to compare the space that I have in my home to what I would get in Winter Garden, I would pay considerably more to have the house that I have in Hunters Creek versus the one that I would get in Winter Garden, even now. So taking that into consideration can also dictate what you're going to end up wanting to call your space, because sometimes you may want more space than the Winter Garden space would offer, and it's available to you in Hunters Creek. And if you're looking for more practicality, probably Hunters Creek is going to be the one. So you've got charm versus practicality, pretty much. The other thing too, Hunters Creek homes are definitely more modern looking from the outside. Winter Garden has a little bit more differentiation. There's a variety of styles there. So they definitely have homes that were built pre-1990. And so those homes are going to be a little older in the appeal and what they have to offer as far as what's available in the newer construction. So it's going to depend on the variety that you're looking for. The other thing that, you want to keep in mind as far as the cost of living is that if you are looking in Winter Garden, there are certain spaces in Winter Garden that are going to be more budget friendly than others. There are some really beautiful communities that are gated that have established HOAs that offer golfing access to the Winter Garden area, but a little bit more current vibe. So depending on what you want to have as your lifestyle, either one of those would be a really good fit. So if you're looking for more practicality, Hunters Creek is probably going to be your vibe. If you're looking for more charm, then it's probably going to be Winter Garden. Either way, it's worth taking a peek at both of these neighborhoods to see which one is really your vibe. And I would tell you that if I did not have the home that I have in Hunters Creek, I might choose to live in Winter Garden, only because I like their downtown city center area. It is very charming. However, I can drive there. And I've got a much bigger house than I would if I lived there. So it's still easy. You just have to figure out how you want to live. And my job is to help you get it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, I'm here to be your guide and get you in the right home for what you are wanting to have as your everyday experience. So wherever your next chapter is, that's where I'm here to help you out. So reach out, put some time on my calendar, and until next time, take joy.